Hello, folks, welcome back to RimWorld. Last episode, with the help of Kiri and Ingrid plus Flambeau, we destroyed a void base over here. So, we got a lot of void gear from that raid, and I assigned that void gear to our pawns. So, if you can see in the gear, everybody is currently covered in void tech gear, and we have a little bit of spare if anybody ruins their gear, like Kiri or Ingrid walking into gunfire. So we can replace some of that. Now you see that we are carrying a ridiculous amount of neurotonin 8p. This stuff, 365 items that we have, sells for a pretty penny. It's like 2800 per unit. That's the price. And this basically makes a caravan a prime target for caravan ambushes. Currently, we don't have a home base at all. So, all of the events that are going to happen, especially the bad ones, are gonna be caravan ambushes because that's the only thing game can throw at us. Caravan ambushes take into account the total wealth of caravan, including the pawn wealth as well as the items carried. And we do not want Void to raid us to oblivion before even having any chance of getting superpowers. So in this case, if we want to avoid doing that, we need to hide it somewhere where Void cannot see it. Now, interesting thing about RimWorld combat is if you are on your settled home tile, like if you settle a place and if you are on your home tile, you will get randomly raided, and the raid amount is determined by whatever is present on that tile at that random point in time. So let's say if we were to stash all of our neurotonin in a home tile, we would not have any control over the raids that are going to hit us. Just to show you what I mean by that, so here is some background testing I did on a simultaneous save where I am maxed out on my combat points with 500% threat, and this is what Void has thrown at us. Look at that. All of the Wrath Cannon shots basically tickled this guy. However, there's a trick. In RimWorld, if you are on a combat tile, so combat tiles are basically any tiles that pop up next to your settlement, like ancient complexes or those mining sites, farming sites, even caravan ambush sites. So on a combat map, you get 3 days of grace period where you would not get attacked by anyone, and after 3 days you have to leave that tile. If you don't, you will keep getting raided on that tile every single day. But the raids are now deterministic. We know when the next raid is gonna hit, and it's gonna hit in 0.9 of an hour. So you can see there's a countdown here. So what if I have 2 pawns on this tile, 1 pawn just to hold this tile, so Neville is just staying here and he's doing absolutely nothing, just roaming around, having a good time. And Tony, as you see, is carrying a lot of neurotonin in his inventory. And this is the stuff that amounts to like $1 million in terms of your colony wealth, which is a lot. You can see it rises up when we have that amount somewhere in one of our settlements. So I'll just go out, click the settlement, reform caravans, select nothing, and just send Tony out with all the neurotonin. That's it. That's all I want Tony to take out of this place, right? And once he has taken that out, suddenly our wealth of this tile has decreased drastically. So let's see what we get in terms of raid. We already saw last time we got a huge N4 infected raid. And this time 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And another N4 infected raid. But let's see how big it is. Just 2 N4 infected instead of 200 last time, 200 something. And I also installed a visible raid points mod just to show you folks how many raid points are currently used. And you can see the current wealth here. Points from wealth is 0 and points from pawn level is 15. So that's why final raid points is 213. Neville still cannot deal with these things. These are spiders. We will have to send Ingrid or somebody to take care of these spiders. But still that is much more doable than anything else. So what we can do is park 2 of our pawns here. We don't really care about toxicity here, even though it is highly polluted. We can just park somebody with antitoxic lungs or void tech lungs or some good mask. Doesn't really matter. And we can just do this trick each time the raid is gonna hit. We will send 1 pawn out with Neurotonin, and as soon as the raid hits, that pawn can come back and support in the fight. And we will leave all of our wealth, especially Neurotonin 8B there, so that we don't get this stolen or lose our caravan just because we are carrying a lot of wealth, right? Ingrid anyways needs to death rest every couple of days. I think Ingrid's death rest is coming up pretty soon. So we anyways need to lay low somewhere. So that's what we are going to do today. The second thing I'm going to do right now is settle a tile here. Make an actual settlement. I'm just going to, let's say, take out one of our pawns. So, Key, you get out of the car. So now, right now, Kiri is dismounted. So now I can do is split. I can take Kiri, just give her a little bit of food, and we split. Now Kiri is here. Kiri is just going to create a settlement, and this settlement is necessary for us. So the thing is, there are a lot of quests in RimWorld that only show up if you have a permanent settlement, like mining camps or farming camps. So while doing some testing in the background, I settled a temporary area on a different save that I use for thumbnails. And it turns out we instantly got that sealed vault quest organically. So we're just going to settle this tile for that reason and that reason only. And look what we got here. We found a crashed chopper. This is such a rare find. Like, I haven't seen a chopper just yet anywhere so far on all the map tiles that we have checked. You can see there's another one, transport pod crash. So this event can only happen when you are on a friendly tile. Okay, who are you related to? Social daughter of Andrew. So Andrew would be upset because Andrew likes you. So let's just rescue you. I don't want to keep him, but just rescue. Yeah, she should be fine. She'll be up and running in no time. Okay, anyways, going back to our chopper, here he is fixing it. So what we need for this? We need 2 transmissions, 4 wiring, 4 batteries, a bunch of steel components. That's it. Oh, and alternators. Yes. We need 6 alternators, 4 engine blocks, and 7 exhausts. So let me build up those parts and I'll see you folks afterwards. A warg is hunting Kiri. Seriously, game. Kiri, just shoot him. Done. So we came inside this ancient complex so that Ingrid can death rest. Our death rest meter is running very, very low. So we'll just explore this complex and let Ingrid rest for a bit. Cell, we can deconstruct that. Yeah, I know. Yep, done. So let me open up this complex and clean up, and I'll see you afterwards. Oh well, the daughter we rescued decided to join. This is. Let's see what she has. She's a brawler, she's nudist, artistic, health wise, heat stroke. Yeah, this is not good. I'll do one thing, I'll just rescue her and then we can make her leave. So, do one thing, Kiri. Come here and open up this ancient complex. I just want to find some clothes so she doesn't die from heat strokes. Okay, I know, Max, they're friendly. Don't worry about it. Okay, I think we will keep her as just a shepherd because we have a ton of animals that needs to be taken care of. And currently our animals are sitting here in this ancient complex tile, which is polluted and there is not much to graze here. So I was thinking, let's have a colonist take all the animals from here and just park them outside somewhere over here, just in case we needed that additional carry capacity. Right now, our vehicles are decent enough that we don't need that carry capacity. So, Oslote, do one thing, come here, wear all the tinted gear, we don't care. Where are you? Yeah, this girl is not going to survive if we get attacked by anyone. This girl is so slow. And she is a brawler who is also a nudist, so we cannot give her a gun as well. So yeah, that girl is not going to survive. So we got a ton of implants and spare parts from Void Base, including kidneys, heart, another heart, kidney, some Trinity implants, prosperity, and versatility, plus some architect legs and arms. So we are just going to install all of them into Tony, making him good at melee. Right now, Tony is not that good when it comes to melee. So currently, Ingrid is taking death rest. So who can be our next surgeon? I think Flambeau can be. So remember, we found a bunch of medical skill trainers. So I basically made Flambeau use all of them. So now instead of having like one or two in medical, Flambeau is currently having 14. So Flambeau can be our next surgeon. And our goal is to have everybody in our team capable of doing enough medical that they can tend to themselves and other people as well. So Flambeau, come start operating on Tony. And done. We installed all of the implants into Tony. So once Tony wakes up, he would be slightly better at melee. We still would love to find more implants for Tony, but that will have to wait. Currently, we are out of medicine again. So, back to buying more. Finally, a crisis of belief that is in our favor. So, generally, if you have a crisis of belief, it happens to prisoners and stuff like that, and it reduces your belief in that religion by 50%. And if your belief is less than 50%, then you switch to a random religion. We were trying to convert this Piggy Wookis for a very long time, but we kept getting distracted by different things. And she kept getting mental breaks again and again and switching ideologies. Finally, she decided to switch to our ideology without us doing anything. That's fun. Once in a while, this works in our case. And Andrew got viral abasia. Let's see what it is. Treatable, immunizable disease. Okay, bioweapon. Some location. So Andrew is our sickly guy and he's going to keep getting some of these things. Sure, we can turn him. We have enough medicine. And we have good doctors. Yeah, plus he has a lot of void tech implants, including void tech kidneys. So kidneys will improve the immunity gain. So immunity gain is 191%. First of all, he's super immune. Second of all, his blood filtration is 155 because of his void tech kidney. Plus fed, bed rest, and all the other interesting factors. The ancients have woken up and they are hostile this time. But Tony is taking care of them. Tony has a chainsaw and he likes to axe things. Plus, Tony got new implants as well. And Archotech legs. Plus, Void Tech kidneys, Void Tech heart. So, he should be pretty good in melee. Let's see. Rambo. Let Tony have some fun. Okay, Flambeau killed literally everybody. Thank God Tony had a shield, because Flambeau's gun can destroy anyone in the line of fire. So we are still waiting for the raids, but we last time saw that this Rio Union settlement was selling a void implant. And this implant basically gives us a lot of good things, including blood filtration, shooting accuracy, melee hit chance, melee DPS, dodge chance. So this would be a really good implant for all of our colonists to have. But this is very, very expensive. Right now, this one will cost you 32,000. So we can just sell our Nidoran and we are still in positive. 14 is good enough, and we empty their bank as well as get the void implant with just 14 of Nidoran, and we got 350. So we have a lot. We are currently waiting for the raids to hit, and it's gonna hit in 1 hour. So I'm going to do something like taking away most of our pawns and just leaving Tony and Ingrid just death resting. And rest of the people can just take the paladin and go out of this map. Trade from piggies. Let's see what we got. Ooh. That's a lot of piggies for Tony to handle. Flambeau can definitely handle that, and Flambeau is just sitting out in his car. So Flambeau, enter, and you entered on that side, that's fine. Start the engine, don't run over boom loops, and come here. Let's show these piggies a good time. They are literally destroying the mountain for some reason. We should really make some ammo for this guy, so that we can use the tank feature. Pawns. Okay. Stop. Flambeau, get out. Now is your time to shine. Let's see if Flambeau alone can take on this whole raid. Maybe go somewhere. Yeah, he can. We kind of want him to actually miss his shots, because if he does that, then he can cover a lot more. Oh, fire from popcorn. You, Pawns, Andrew, you go become the driver and get out of the dodge. Okay, they lost interest. Where's Ingrid? Ingrid, you woke up already. Currently, Ingrid doesn't have her gun or the sword. We kind of left it with our caravan. So, yeah. Both of you just go here. Flambeau can take care of it. Okay. Now go ham on them. How many did we kill? We killed 89. Actually, not 89. A couple of them were old dead bodies. Still, solid 70. I love the oink oink sound they make. Now, let's try to gun down somebody across the crowd. Let's see how much damage he can do across the crowd. Okay. Decent. Okay. So this raid is done, but the next raid is going to come in next 14 hours. So this is gonna continue forever. So we got a message saying that bunch of N4 infected are on our way and they will arrive at our base in 21 hours. Now we left Andrew, Flambeau and Ingrid at home. Hopefully they should be able to take care of the infected. But if that's not the case, then we just will have to pack up and leave. To me, Flambeau, you are as lovely as dazzling sun. Let's be together. Ingrid and Flambeau became lovers. Okay, that's... So we got a raid from Venom Psychos. And seems like a bunch of them are landing over here. Okay, we can take care of that. Currently, Andrew is just taking some bed rest because he got the viral abacia, so I just left Andrew here. But Ingrid and Flambeau are not far away. They are just sitting outside on the tiles. So Ingrid and Flambeau, come inside. Ingrid, Flambeau. Yep. They should be able to take care of them. And these guys should come out because all of it is open, so they should not go after Andrew. Let me just lock these doors so Andrew doesn't go out. Okay. Let's see what we got. These spiders are a menace. They keep opening the door. Don't open the door again. I'm going to be so mad at you, spider. These guys now have a direct access to Andrew. Andrew, do one thing. Come here and hide. I don't think Andrew can take them on alone. Andrew, hide. I told you. Okay. Flambeau, Ingrid, you're here. Wonderful. Come here and start taking shots at them. Ingrid, what have you got equipped? Yeah, okay. They're destroying some of this junk. It's fine. Flambeau is getting some shooting practice. Okay. Go out. Yeah, tox bombs are useless on Ingrid. Ingrid is not sensitive to toxicity at all. She got a little bit of bruising from guns, but yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I need to get a longer range weapon for Ingrid. Okay, Andrew is okay? Yes, Andrew is okay. He just destroyed one of the beds. Guys, target people who are close to you or who are shooting at you. Who's shooting? This guy? Both of them should die. Nice. They are satisfied with the damage. I don't know what damage it is. They lit a place on fire. We can take care of the fire. It's not a big deal. We quickly threw together a ritual room so that we can perform the ritual sacrifice of our prisoner, Bragak. They deserve to die because they attacked us. So let's just quickly do a ritual. And we have a 89% success chance because we have 4 participants, a moral guide, we built an altar, lectern, and kneel pillows out of some questionable leather. But should be good enough. Let's see. Ingrid discussed the seduction of blood. Ingrid talked about symbolizing pain. Oh well, we got some social experience out of it. And a satisfying pleasure sacrifice. Well, since Ingrid and Flambeau became lovers, it only makes sense that Ingrid will continue her story and a dream of bringing back the civilization of the Sanguophages by giving the gift of being a Sanguophage to Flambeau. Flambeau does not have 0% fail chance gene or superpower. So if we were to put any superpowers to Flambeau, he is susceptible to dying. Flambeau is a genie who doesn't have really good genes. Dead calm, we don't need that because we have good enough implants that will reduce mental break threshold. Extra pain is okay, and rest of it is just meh. On the other hand, Ingrid is a Sangophage. Ingrid has a couple of really cool genes. One of them is fast runner, so it will improve move speed by zero point 0.2. It's not much, but still something. Second thing that is really good is Flambeau will get a long jump capability. So he can easily jump and get out of dodge when in tricky situations. Flambeau will also get deathless, so unless his brain is destroyed, he will still be intact. He will just go in a death rest coma, and that's it. Plus, little bit of strong melee damage, ageless. So let's do that. Let's finally make another Sangophage. Gene reimplanted and Flambeau is down for 2 days. That's fine. Ingrid can hold the fort in that meantime. So I hope you folks enjoyed this episode and the hobbit hole we dug in. Next episode we are going to finish our chopper that we started on our home tile as well as continue looking for our vault. Hope to see you folks next time.